Okay, getting ready to dull coat this guy here, and I'm going to do the gray primer on the main body here and the cab, and then I've got some matte white that's just going to do the stripe down both sides of the sill. So it's all taped up and ready to go, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after paint. Okay guys, first attempt at airbrushing this guy. A few rookie mistakes. Number one, don't leave decals on your logo. You can still see the CP arrow there at the back, and you can see the CP rail showing through there. You can see it clearly. So I gotta scrub all this down. And the other major, don't use Vallejo regular paint in your airbrush. This stuff turned into a globby mess and jammed everything up, which is why everything looks terrible. Anyway, I just had an hour of pure nightmare with this thing, so I'm stripping it down. Start again. Don't do what I did. Okay, after learning my lesson yesterday, I now have a clown engine. I put the white in with the blue, and not really realizing that the white really probably isn't airbrush paint, whereas the one that says air is probably airbrush paint. So learning my lesson, I had to do some scrubbing. So I've scrubbed off pretty much everything. I got 1 out of 3. This guy I didn't have to scrub, so he's ready for red paint. But yeah, this, I scrubbed off all the CP rail, and I scrubbed off, blended in the Pac-Man there. So that should be good now. And I'll just tape up what I don't want to paint, and I'll go prime it again. I think the roof I'm going to leave. I kind of think that the roof is rough anyway on the prototype, and I'll cover up those fans because they're already looking good. Anyway, take 2 as usual. Okay, so a little update from the last video. I managed to paint this guy. This is the second coat. Had a lot of trouble with my airbrush, and you can still see some of the stuff that I had trouble with. Mainly, if you look here, you can see the spotting and stuff. This blue paint just did not want to come out smoothly. Anyway, so I got stripped down a few times and redone. Now I've reached a stage where I'm okay with it. Still not perfect, but whatever, you're gonna move on. I got a few decals on there, got my grills painted, done some minor detail additions like the couplers, additional couplers here. Still got some paint touch-ups there on the back, obviously, a little bit of overspray. And the horn, the horn was kind of like a mashup between the plastic horn that was on here and Models by Eric. I don't even know what this stuff is. White. It's not white metal. It's crazy hard. Really hard to work with, actually. But anyway, that horn just seems a little bit out of place. It just seems gigantic. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about that. But overall, I'm ready to start doing the lighting and final decals and stuff. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I figured I'd give you guys an update before I go any further. And I think this will be the end of part 1. I'll put this up now for you guys to see. So that's how it turned out. Yeah, so next one will be more complete. A little bit more weathering, and I'll show you guys that process. Well, I'll see if I can show you guys that process. But that's 5849 right now. It's my GP38 to GP38-2 conversion. Thank you.